We gather round the stream, yarn in a tangled dream. Hooks and needles clicking, fueled by caffeine and a meme. Cross-stitch sass on linen, words we can't repeat out loud. Fuck around and find out, yeah, we stitched that one proud. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray, snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. Crushy and Gus, the enchanted shroom, just a mushroom guy with a sense of doom. Don't trust the yarn ball, he warns with a frown, but we just laugh and yarn it down. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray, snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. Yarn and laughter, stitches tight, color palettes, pure delight, counting rows, no end in sight, crafting magic in daylight. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray, snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. Yarn and laughter, stitches tight, color palettes, pure delight, counting rows, no end in sight, crafting magic in daylight. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray, snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. So grab your yarn, your snarky kit, pull up a chair, come have a sit in this cozy crafting wonderland with threads of joy and glue-stuck hands. So grab your yarn, your snarky kit, pull up a chair, come have a sit in this cozy crafting wonderland with threads of joy and glue stuck hands. Feels just right. So glue's just right. Come on in, grab a seat, pull up a chair. We've got yarn and needles, love's in the air. The chat's alive, full of colors and cheer. In this little crafting corner, everyone's welcome here. Loops and thread stories unfold, each little stitch a memory told. Cross-stitch dreams and crochet flow in this warm space where kindness grows. Stitch by stitch, we're weaving hearts together. In a world of yarn, we can craft forever. Every knot and loop, a place to be free, where you can be you and I can be me. So grab your hook, let's start the show on this cozy Twitch stream where love will glow. Count the squares, let the patterns align. It's not just the thread, it's the ties that bind. With every row we're stitching away, creating more than crafts, it's community clay. Loops and thread stories unfold, each little stitch a memory told. Cross-stitch dreams and crochet flow in this warm space where kindness grows. Stitch by stitch, weaving hearts together. In a world of yarn, we can craft forever. Every knot and loop, a place to be free, where you can be you and I can Twitch stream where love will glow. No wrong stitches, no perfect lines, just laughter, love, and handmade signs. Drop the stress, let your spirit roam. In this crafted world, you found your home. Stitch by stitch, we're weaving hearts together. In a world of yarn, we can craft forever. Every knot and loop, a place to be free, where you can be you and I can be me. So grab your hook, let's start the show on this cozy Twitch stream where love will glow. So stitch by stitch, let the good vibes grow. In our crafty little corner, you're never alone. Welcome friends to Heathwind Stream, where taters reign supreme. Crafting joy.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Whew. Sorry, forgot something downstairs, so I, was about ready to switch my scene, and then I, had to take off running downstairs to go get what I forgot to grab. So happy Monday, everyone. How are we all doing today? How was everybody's weekend? I hope you all had a really good weekend. How are we all doing? Welcome in. We're gonna craft today. We got Gus. We're gonna give Gus some arms and legs, hopefully. And, be snarky. Cause we love the snark. Alright, let me say hello to everyone. Petal, welcome in. Thank you so much for redeeming first for the 52nd time and getting your daily tater. How are you doing, by the way? But I was thinking about you this weekend. Zinni, welcome in. Thank you for getting your daily tater. And yeah, how are we all doing? Rigged. You won! Everybody won! I think everybody that entered the tater hunt won. Better at the moment. Okay, good. I am glad to hear that. I'm very glad. Very, very, very glad to hear that. Well, we had, did you end up going over to do your dad's stuff? I saw that it was snowing. Yeah, Zinni won. Everybody won. All of the hobbits found their taters today. So, good times, good times. Yeah, so, did you end up making it over to your dad's? Or to clean up your dad's stuff, not to your dad's, to your mom's to go through dad's stuff. Nope, mom doesn't want you going if the weather is iffy. Okay, well, I mean, hopefully that kind of helps relieve any, feelings you might have had about going over or not going over in bad weather. Hopefully that helps you with that. And I hope you were able to, rest, maybe engage in some things that you find enjoyable, and kind of allow yourself some healing, because it's hard. It's all hard, and I've been thinking about you a lot. Perfect. You know, The Sims, for me, is such a great way to... I find that when I'm feeling overwhelmed by life and the world, I go into The Sims. It's for me, when I feel like I'm struggling with control of my own life, going into something where I have control helps. It was good finally feeling like you were doing something you enjoy. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm glad that you were able to do it and you were able to enjoy it, because that's huge. The enjoying it part, right? Not just doing it, but actually getting enjoyment out of it. That's a really important step. So I'm happy for you on that one. We had a pretty good weekend. I decided that everything sucks a lot and in the world, And we had a good weekend, and I was just going to be in the moment and enjoy the good things that were happening around me, because like we don't even know. So I really I just gave myself permission to just be in that moment. I didn't look at the news. I didn't do anything like that. I just enjoyed the moment. The latest event stuff. It really was. I did it because Awen decided she didn't want to do it, so I ended up doing it. And it was really easy. I don't know if I didn't do the other event stuff because Awen did it, so I don't really have a good comparison, but it seemed pretty easy. Like, when you needed to find the medals, you just found them. Like, it didn't take any effort to, like, you didn't have to keep looking or do anything like that. They were just there. Like, here they are. But we had a good weekend. So Friday was P-Win's final, like, his prelims for the league meet for swim. And so we went up to that, and we got there, and one of the, I guess it's a drawback for Awen, because when we got there, she knows like the officials that, you know, referee and like are in charge of swim meets. We got in there and we were walking in to go over to the elevator so that I could take that up to the viewing area. And one of the officials who knew her was like, "Are you timing?" And she was like, "No." And he's like, "You're timing." And he grabbed her because they needed more timers for the lanes. They have touchpads that do it automatically, but then they have people with stopwatches as backup if something happens with the touchpads or something goes wrong. They have people there with backups, just in case. So she ended up getting pulled onto deck to time, which she was not expecting at all. But P-Win swam really well. He dropped lots of time off of his 2 events that he swam. He didn't qualify for finals, but as a freshman, swimming as well as he did was good. His 500 time, he dropped like 11.5 seconds from that. And then his backstroke time, he dropped like 4.5 seconds. So he went a lot faster and he swam really well. In fact, he was so close to winning his heat for the 500. He was behind the guy that was leading on the last turn, and he like just got out touched by this kid. So he like just missed it winning his heat. So he took second in his heat, but it was good. He swam it really, really well. The 500 is not an easy swim by any stretch of the imagination, so he paced it really well, he swam it really well, and he felt really good about his times, which is really important. And then I will tell you about Awen's exciting opportunity, but let's get started crafting, and we'll keep chatting while we're crafting instead of chatting here. Yeah, he did really well. And then he ended up swimming in a B relay on Saturday for finals, but the B relays don't count. They just are a chance for kids to get swims in. And he swam really well. He had a really good split. He anchored that, and he had a really good split for that. So that was good. And he still got to swim. He was so tired though. That kid was exhausted. He left it all in the pool in that 500, and he was exhausted. He came home. I picked up some food for us from one of our local restaurants here in town, and I picked up food. He basically ate and then went to bed. He was so tired, but that was good. It was good. All right, today here's our progress on Gus, our fun guy. We love Gus, and I think we're gonna try and get him some arms and legs made today. We have to make 4 of them. We make them the same way, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how my hands are holding up. before we switch over to the cross stitch. But that's gonna be the plan, is gonna be some arms and legs for Gus. As always, with our crafting streams now, we do have Super Sweetbot is up and going. So if you want to do any co-working stuff and add any tasks to Super Sweetbot while we are doing this, feel free to do so. I'm gonna go ahead and add a task that is to make Gus's arms. We're gonna start with arms. If we get that done, we'll add another task to make his legs. So that is our task. Feel free to add tasks with exclamation point task and add them to the Super Sweetbot if that is helpful for you. By all means, let's do that. Okay, I want to adjust my camera slightly here. Okay. And this time I'm hoping that we don't have like the blowing out like we were having last time. The red was really like blowing out the camera like quite a bit. So we got to start with our magic ring. There we go. Let me get this. Get our little stitch marker in here. I think I'm gonna wait to share Awin's news until we get a few more people in that I think will be interested in hearing about. I don't know what I have done here, but let's redo this. Here we go. The struggle bus is happening on stream today. But yeah, I'll wait and I will share Awin's news that is potentially extremely exciting once we get a few more people in here this morning, because she had she got an unexpected potential opportunity brought to her on Friday that is super exciting for her. So, all right, we are doing 6 stitches into this ring here to begin our first arm. So we have to make 4 of these. So 2 arms, 2 legs for Gus. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. So, and Pewin like stayed in a good mood all weekend too, which was like really nice. Like I didn't have like a super grumpy teenager, so I was like, that was really nice. I was all over that one. Okay, so now we're increasing in each stitch all the way around. And Saturday evening, after the meet, he came home and we had dinner and whatnot. He was like, he hasn't been playing Fortnite lately. He's been playing Marvel Rivals. And he's like, Mom, would you ever play Marvel, that's kind of hard to say, Marvel Rivals with me? And I was like, yeah, I'll play that with you. And so I ended up downloading Marvel Rivals, and Sunday we played some Marvel Rivals together. And I will say, not my favorite game, but when your 14-year-old asks you to play a game with them, you do it. Even if it's not your favorite. I think I like Fortnite better than this. But that's okay, because like I said, when your 14-year-old asks you to do something, you do it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, do I have one too many? Hold on, let me count. I might have one too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, I just can't count apparently. All right. Hey, I get to just do some stitches around and I don't have to increase. So I'm here for this. To do 4 rounds where we just, no, 5 rounds where we just go around in this. So beautiful. I am here for that. So yeah, so we played some Marvel Rivals, but like I said, he was, if it's something that will like, you know, anything that kind of gives us that opportunity to do something together, I will take it, even if it's not, you know, my favorite thing in the world to do. If it creates a chance for me to do something with him, I will take it. I don't even really like Marvel, DC. I'm not really a superhero person. Like, that stuff doesn't really appeal to me very much. So it's not my favorite game, but again, when you get the opportunity to spend the time with your kiddo, you take it. Especially at that age when you never really know what mood they're going to be in. So it was a busy weekend and it took a lot of battery, but it was like positive. And I'm very much in favor of, you know, doing those things that, like, if they take battery from me, I would rather it also give positive energy back. Like, if it's taking my energy, I want it to be positive. So, and things like that definitely fall into that category of, it takes a lot of energy, but I get positive, like, energy back from it. So I'm all over that. And I really try to, because I have such a limited amount of energy and I do really have to budget my energy output and what I do with myself throughout the day. I'm trying to do more of like putting the energy in places that feed me in some way and don't just like take away from me. And I think that that's an important shift. I mean, obviously you can't do that for everything because there's still stuff that you need to do that isn't necessarily fun and isn't necessarily uplifting and, you know, positive energy feeding. But if I can do more of those positive things, then it helps when you have to do the things that are, you know, maybe not quite as uplifting or as energy feeding. It has been a very long journey in my life getting to that point. And I think a big part of it too has also just been like acceptance of this is my life now. So here are the things that we're going to do to enhance quality of life, since I can't do all of the things that I want to do. At least that's how I am approaching it all. And I think doing that has helped with the mental health as well. Okay, we do one more round and then we are gonna do a couple of decreases and then we're pretty much done with this first bit of his arm. Maybe we'll do 2 arms and sew them onto the body, and then we'll do the legs and sew them onto the body after that. I kind of like assembling my plushies as I go, because honestly, the sewing on part is not a part that I find super enjoyable. So I feel like in many cases I'd like make all of the parts of a particular stuffy, and then I would not put it together, and then I would just have like stuffy parts. I just have like a body and then like the disembodied arms and legs of things if I didn't do it as I went. I'm pretty sure that's what would happen. Okay, so we're gonna do single crochet into the next 4 stitches, and then we'll decrease, and we do that twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna decrease there. Excellent. Okay, so fasten off the yarn. I gotta leave a medium length tail. We'll do something like that for our tail. Okay, got that. This is our first arm, and it says use a small amount of stuffing to stuff the bottom half of the limb. Press the limb flat and stitch it closed, leaving the remaining tail attached to the body, then set it aside. Oh, okay, so we're gonna put a little bit of stuffing in here, and then we're gonna sew it closed. This is like not focusing very well today, is it? I have my eye on a different camera for crafting. It's kind of expensive, so I keep like looking at it and debating it, but I wouldn't mind having a nicer camera for the crafting part, so you all can like get a clearer picture of what I'm actually working on. Headed to therapy, no ears. Hope therapy goes well. We'll send some love to Cody. Okay, so we've stuffed the arm. I think that's probably pretty good, because it's about halfway stuffed. Alright, so press the top of the limb flat and stitch it closed. So let's do that. And then we'll do the next arm. And then we will attach the arms to Gus's body after we've made 2 of them. I'm thinking we're just gonna stitch it closed like this. Okay. Alright, the arm is stitched closed. So we're gonna set that aside, and we will do another one. And then we will add them to our Gus's body. Let's do 6 of these. Ah, my loop's twisting. It is still, you can tell I am very much beginner, as doing the magic loops here are kind of awkward still for me. I still find them a little tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, one more. Excellent. Close that. We'll do our increase. Reset my counter. There we go. I'm really excited this week for the expansion pack to come out for the businesses and hobbies expansion. I'm looking forward to that. And I am not increasing, y'all. I'm just stitching. Let's fix that. Let's go back and let's actually do our increases that we're supposed to be doing. I'm just like getting all excited and not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But yeah, I'm excited about the expansion. I watched her first one where she just kind of did the overview. I do need to go back and watch her next two, because she did a daycare, right? And then she did, oh, this was, okay, we're starting this over because I grabbed the wrong part of the yarn from my yarn ball, and this is not gonna work very well. I grabbed the outside instead of the inside. So let's start this again, shall we? Clearly I'm a professional and I know what I'm doing. Goodness. But yeah, I'm excited, and I'm trying to figure out what kind of business do I want to run first? There's so many options and so many possibilities with it, and I'm really excited. I have no idea what I want to start with. Like, what do I want to start with? What do we want to do on stream? Do we want to build a business? Should I build a business before and we just start? I don't know. What do we want to do on Friday with it? We'll have to decide. Because I just feel like there's so many possibilities with the amount of content that we have in The Sims. 5, 6. Like, there's just, and the amount of content, the cross-pack compatibility that exists, all of that just, I think, makes this such a versatile expansion pack. So I am very excited to experiment with things. Have you been? Oh my gosh, why can't I actually function? What am I even doing right now? Oh my gosh. So have you been watching them, Puddle? Nope. I love how that person comes in with their, like, I want to buy views thing and does a follow. Makes us hit our subscriber goal. And then, oh no, it doesn't. Never mind. Hi, Cheeky. How are you? You came in just as a, as like a follow bot person, or like a buy viewers person was coming in. Look, and I was like, you hit follow just as that person posted, and I banned them. Fortunately, you did not get caught in the crossfire. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're having a good Monday. Oh goodness, sorry. I apologize for that. Welcome, welcome. We'll give you an actual welcome. Welcome. We're glad that you are here and not trying to get me to buy views. Thank you. Oh my goodness. It's moving Monday for you. You're dropping your life that you've known for 24 years and moving to Kentucky. Oh my goodness. That's a big change. If you don't mind saying, where are you moving from? Wow. Kudos to you. That takes some courage. Scary, you're moving from Indiana. That is scary. That takes a lot of courage. Good luck with the move and starting a new life. I hope that it goes super well for you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I hope that it's a positive, like, dropping your life. Scary no matter what. But I hope that it's a positive one and not, like, facilitated by necessity and you're not really wanting to, sort of a move. But I hope that it goes well. And it's very positive. You're dropping in for the love of your life. You can't be away from her any longer. That is positive. That is positive. And you miss her kids. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. That is amazing. And I definitely wish you all of the best with that. And that's super exciting. And kudos to you for having the courage and the wherewithal to make that major life change. And I hope that it is everything that you hope and dream that it will be and more. That's amazing. That is amazing. Very exciting. Hello, Toots. Good morning and happy time zones to you as well. How are you? How was your weekend? I've been sitting on my exciting potential opportunity for a win until a few more of the regulars have been make it in this morning because Awen got presented with a very exciting potential opportunity. You're not leaving until sometime after 6 p.m., so you just popped in to relieve your anxiety, need a distraction. Well, we are here to be a distraction. You are more than welcome to hang out. If you just want to lurk for the distraction, that is completely okay too. If you want to chat, also okay. We do love lurkers here, and I like to remind people that it is always okay to lurk. 15 streams! Thank you, Toots, for being here for the last 15 streams in a row. Lies, you know it's more. Well, we know how Twitch's streaks work. They don't work very well. It's fine, you don't mind the conversation. Awesome, great. We love chatters too. We love it. Your weekend was annoying. Your Sims game broke and all your saves are corrupted? No. That's bad. So repairing it didn't help? I'm sorry, that is annoying. That's like the worst. That's a simmer's worst nightmare. I really wish my camera was focusing better. It's not. I don't know why it's like not wanting to focus. Nope, not even a repair. You have a bunch of saves on. Okay, alright. So you do have some backups. That's good. Yes, still, cry. How are you going to build a pool with no pool ladder now? Yeah, good question. I lost count of how many rows I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I went too far. We've got 4. Not 5. You can still do that, just not with an old save. But the Sims got smart, though, and they climb out of the pool. they don't need a pool ladder to get out of the pool. You have to like put a fence around the pool. So we had to get smarter on how to trap them in a pool. I'm not one to like intentionally kill my Sims. I don't particularly enjoy torturing my Sims. They can climb out of the pool now. You haven't played The Sims since PlayStation 2 days. Yeah, that was probably... Was that like busting out? Was that... Because I don't think The Sims 2 was ever on console. But yeah, in The Sims 4, they can climb out of the pools without a ladder. You don't need a ladder. So if you want to intentionally drown them, you have to put a fence around the pool so they can't actually climb out of the pool. You can still lock them in a room and starve them to death, though. You can still do that. There's lots of interesting ways for Sims to die now. We were just talking about the business and hobbies expansion, Toots, and I'm really excited, and I can't like decide what small business I want to do first. You can't do that. You can't watch them starve. Yeah. Yeah, death by fire can be harder now. Except except when we left The Sims unpaused, and how many Sims died by fire? The space heaters. Those were the culprit. We put space heaters. And that one space heater caught that guitar on fire like what, 3-4 times? That was a little unhinged. But yeah, so I'm excited about the expansion, and I don't know what business to do first. There's so many options and there's so much potential. You still prefer shift clicking and selecting what you want them to die from so much faster. That is faster. That is quicker than trying to orchestrate a death. That is true. So we are making Gus, our enchanted mushroom's arms right now. So this is the second one. We've already made one. And then once we're done with this one, we're gonna sew the arms onto Gus's body. But I'm gonna brag a little bit about Awen. And I'll tell this story as many times as I need to because I'm super excited for her. So, for those of you who don't know, my daughter, who we affectionately refer to around here as Awen, she is 19, and she was, so, little bit of backstory on her. Her senior year, she was a diver, so she did springboard diving. And she dove all through high school, and her senior year, she was horribly bullied by this awful girl who joined the team for like 1 year and then left. And she ended up not finishing her senior season because she was bullied so badly. And it was really awful. It was awful. It was absolutely horrendous, and it was absolutely awful. And as a mom, it was like one of the worst things that we've been through. So, made the decision for her to leave the team. And then her brother, who we affectionately refer to as P-Win, he was going to swim on the middle school team that year, her senior year. And it turned out that they did not have a coach for the middle school divers. And I had said, I think Awen might be interested in doing that. So I told Awen. Awen contacted the middle school coach, who actually also happened to be the swim coach for the girls' varsity team, which was the team that Awen was on. It wasn't this coach's like responsibility for Awen's bullying. It was a different coach, the diving coach. But that's a whole other story that I'm not going to go into all of that. Anyway, so she started coaching. had a really amazing first season as a coach as a senior in high school. Since then, she has started a diving program in our district, like a community rec diving program. So she coaches diving. She then became the girls' varsity dive coach after being bullied and, leaving the team. She came back to be the girls' varsity dive coach. She was that for 2 years. The middle school diving coach. Just a lot of great things happening for her. Well, Friday at Pewin, so my son Pewin, he is now in high school and he's still swimming. And Friday was the league swim meet. And Awen came with me, and the boys diving is the only diving she does not coach in her district. And there's things with that. But anyway, so she ended up getting pulled onto the deck to do timing for the meet. She hadn't planned on it, wasn't really what she was expecting to do, but she got asked, they needed timers. She said yes. Well, because diving is a very niche kind of sport, there's not a ton of diving coaches. One of her colleagues that she coaches with for the girls is from another school. They had been talking before about that coach sending divers to Awen in the off season to work with her and things like that. Well, she came up to Awen and told her that there was a collegiate coach there, swim coach was there, and he was doing some recruiting, and this college needs a diving coach. And he asked this other coach if she would be willing to do it, but she's like, I have a full-time job, like I can't do this. And she's like, I wanted to give him your name, but I wanted to talk to you first. So if you're interested, I'll give you his contact information, and then I'll tell him about you and suggest you for this position. And Awen thought about it and was like, yes, I do. So Awen has the potential for a collegiate coaching opportunity for diving, which is not something we ever expected. It's a Division III school, so it's not like a huge school, but it would be like, I think it's like a full-time job. So yeah, we're super excited for her. Lady, welcome in! Yes, this is our mushy that we're working on. We're getting ready to give him arms. I'm just bragging about my daughter at the moment. He's gonna get arms. Somehow there's gonna be arms on him. Here, I think. It's weird because he doesn't have a mouth. But yeah, this is Gus, our enchanted mushroom, that's gonna get some arms. Yeah, so she like spent then spent a lot of time, like she's been composing her email that she's gonna send to this person, and she doesn't know for sure if she's gonna get it because she doesn't have a ton of coaching experience. I mean, she's only 19, but she's gonna reach out to this guy, and she may have a collegiate coaching job, which is more than we ever expected. She's been trying to figure out what can she do from a career perspective to so that she can maybe like still keep with her coaching, because she loves coaching. Coaching is like a passion for her, but we didn't think it would ever be like a viable career opportunity. So if this works out, it could actually be a viable career opportunity for her. So we're very excited. And she'll be coming home from class pretty soon. But yeah, we're super excited. Yeah, it is. It's really exciting. How are you? How is your Monday going? How is your weekend? All right, I need to read this to see how we need to do this. Okay, attach the arms at the shoulder. The round below the narrowest point of the neck. This all looks pretty much the same to me. They should be attached on a slight diagonal, when the inner corner of the arm higher than the outside so that the arms are angled slightly forward. Okay, I'm looking at this picture, and his arms look like they go like right about here. So maybe we'll try this. Let's try this. You're okay, thanks for asking. You just got out of your daily job meeting, working away. Mondays are always busy with consumer inquiries. You're gonna have lunch soon, so looking forward to that. Hey, it is the little things, for sure. And lunch is a valid thing to be looking forward to. I'm trying to okay, I totally lost where I just came through with it. There it is. I am very much a crochet noob, so I'm not the best at this, but we're doing the best that we can. And we're gonna get Gus's arm attached here. And then after we finish Gus, the plan is gonna be, not today, we won't get to this today, but after we're all done with Gus, we're gonna be doing some Lord of the Rings woobles. And I am very excited about the Lord of the Rings woobles. Alright. I almost feel like, did I make this too close to his eyeball? It may be too close to his eyeball. I feel like we need to go through, like, right here, too. Maybe not. Maybe that's okay. I think that works. Gus is amazing. We love Gus. He is really cute. He is super cute. And he looked a little inappropriate, shall we say, at the beginning. But now Gus is looking like Gus is looking more like a mushroom guy. And less like something else. Because there was a moment where we might have had to change stream to 18 plus because of Gus. But Gus is good now. Right. Yeah, his name is Gus. The mushroom. Fun Gus. Because he's a fun guy. Yeah, he's looking more like a mushroom guy instead of a guy's mushroom. Okay, hold on. That's quotable, for sure. Okay, let's do this. His arms look they're a little different, but that's okay. Nobody is perfectly symmetrical anyway, so. And neither is Gus. He's not perfectly symmetrical. It's what makes it unique and what makes it handmade. Now his arm is all like loose and floppy. Okay. I may have to break out my glasses earlier. I'm like having a hard time focusing this morning. My eyes, anyway. I mean, my brain always has a hard time focusing. but my eyes are having some problems. I don't know why. I don't know why. Sorry, I'm very focused right now on the sewing. Because this is awkward for me. It's always the finishing stuff. I'll feel like I'm doing great on a project, and then I get to the finishing part, and then I just kind of feel like it goes off the rails. Which is another reason why I'm attaching as we go here instead of waiting and attaching it all at the end, because otherwise I think, because I just wouldn't. I'd be like, yeah, I don't really think that I need to. Sorry, I'm off camera. So sorry. And then we just have Gus body parts around. And nobody wants that. Okay. There we go. He is looking more like a fun guy. Alright. Let's cut that off. Alright, we do have an ad that is going to go in about 5 minutes. So when the ad goes... Yes, he is a fun guy! He is! Gus. He's a fun Gus! Welcome in, Tiger. Thank you for redeeming your daily tater. I appreciate it. How are you this morning? Alright, he's got arms! Gus has arms! Yeah, fun Gus! Alright, we're gonna complete that, and our next task is going to be to make Gus's legs. Alright. Yeah, so we do have a super sweet bot for co-working type stuff in chat. And so a lot of people I know like to co-work or do things like that during crafting streams. So feel free, if you want to add a task to the Sweetbot, do !task in chat, and then it will add it down below to our task list. And then !done will complete the task, and it's a good way to help like keep people motivated and doing their thing. So yeah, feel free to do so. No pressure, obviously, but if anybody wants to add tasks, by all means, you are free to add tasks. Fix Sims game and try not to cry. Yeah, don't cry, Toots. Don't cry. Alright, I will show you what Gus is supposed to look like when all is said and done. This is what Gus is supposed to look like. So I think he doesn't have a mouth yet, but I think our Gus is looking close. See, he's Gus the Enchanted Mushroom. Fun Gus. You lost your Royal and your Heiny? Oh no. Did you not have backups of those? Or did you lose, or had you not backed those up yet? Because I know your Royal one you just started recently. Of the Sims, but not the save. Ugh. Now you're making me think I need to go back up my saves. Because I would be upset. Alright, so we have to make 2 more of these now, which will give us Gus's little legs. So I think we'll do that. Maybe we'll wait to start those until after the break. My hands are doing okay right now with the crochet. So we'll get his legs on. And then maybe after we get his legs on, then we'll switch over to our cross stitch. But he's coming together. And then after his legs are done, I think the only thing we'll have left to do is make his spots for his cap here and put his little mouth on. I almost want to put his mouth on sooner rather than later because he looks a little weird without a mouth. So maybe we add his mouth today too. You think instead of starting with Poppy, you're going to have a Satoria since you're obsessed with Blood and Ash again. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I need to continue reread. I have a bunch of stuff I actually want to reread. But also stuff I want to read for the first time. There's just not enough hours in the day to read all of the things that I want to read. There's just not enough. It's not enough. All right, that ad is gonna play, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and start my break now. I'm gonna get up and stretch, use the restroom. Good time for you all to do the same as well. Always good to make sure you're doing some self-care type stuff while you're watching streams. Get up, stretch, move, get snacks, refill drinks, whatever you need to do. And then when the ad is done, I will be back. There will be a tater hunt that will run during the ad break. Feel free to come out of lurk and join in that if you're lurking. We're gonna take a break. If Colas doesn't get totally effed up, you will never read another book from her again. I don't know how many books are left. I feel like there's 2 more left in the series. I'm not 100% sure on that, and I could be completely making that up, but I want to say there's 2 more. Anyway, I'm gonna take my break. I will be back in just a few, and we'll talk books more. All right, I'll be back. Alright, I am back, and we are gonna get started on Gus's legs now. Thank you everyone for sticking around during that ad break. I really appreciate that. I know that ads are annoying, but they are a easy, free way to support your streamer friends, so we do appreciate your patience for the ads. So thank you for that, and I hope you were able to do a little stretching, a little bit of self-care type stuff during the break as well. We're gonna start some legs. Congrats to everyone who won taters on your tater hunt, and rip your taters if you did not. Alright, so let's get some legs on Gus now. So basically, we're doing the exact same thing that we did for his arms to make his legs. So 2 arms, 2 legs. Oh, I hear an Awen. Awen is back. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? It's an Awen. Say hello.
Hello.
We've got an Awen! You had to go get a bad dog who is refusing to come in. Your dogs are such stinkers.
The dancing turtle.
There's a dancing tail. Look, Gus has arms.
Gus his arms.
Gus his
Are
arms!
you making him legs now?
We're making him legs.
Oh, how fancy. Fancy, fancy. Hi, Toots.
It was
Hi,
Penny,
Puddle.
and she is a stink. She is kind of a stinker. You're right. She kinda is. She kinda is. How was class?
I had a test, and I was supposed to be the first person to present today, but I ended up not getting present at all. So instead of not having to go to class on Wednesday,
Like, now you have to go to
now I have to go to class on Wednesday.
I'm sorry. Poison! Welcome in. Thank you for redeeming your daily tater. How are you? How was your weekend? We're having a little Awen break. Awen just got back from class. So, Awen's popping in to say hello. And a not family friendly affirmation. Excellent. Let me get them. Ooh, Awen is here, so we can let Awen draw. Alright. Alright, Awen. Not family friendly affirmation time.
Today, I will adult like a fucking boss.
And it's Monday. It's perfect. So today I will adult like a fucking boss. We're gonna start that week by adulting like a boss. A fucking boss, no less.
Fucking boss.
Fucking boss. Thank you for that, Redeem Poison. Alright, let's come back over here to Gus's legs. Love you too. Have you sent your message yet?
I actually got home just in case I got cold.
Oh, okay. That's true. Good point. I shared your news.
It's
2, 3,
exciting.
4, 5, 6. They are all very excited for you. All right, let's get some legs on Gus. How was your weekend, Poison? How are you doing? How are you, my friend? Ah. There we go. Alright, so we need to increase around. Okay, there we go. It was like, my lo-fi sounds louder than normal. We'll just turn that down a little bit. More. But how are you? We had a pretty good weekend here. Pewin had his swim meet, and he swam really well, and Awen was approached with a potential collegiate coaching opportunity. So we're all pretty excited about that. You're good. Showing a coworker what Twitch is, seeing as that you're at the clinic that doesn't have it blocked. Nice. Hello, Hoizen's coworker. Welcome to Twitch. It's a great place. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And that's nice that you're at a place where it's not blocked. And you can be lurky and hang out. And show coworkers. 'Cause we love that. She says, hey, hey. Yay for Twitch not being blocked at work. Yes. Yes, indeed. See, and you can even be productive because we've got Super Sweetbot going right now. So if you want to add tasks, we got tasks you can add. You have 3 calls to do today. You're gonna be very non-lurky. That is also okay. We are 100% here for you being non-lurky too. I am all over that for you. Sounds like a good way to start a Monday. I thought with the Sims expansion coming out on Thursday, because Friday we're going to 100% be playing the Sims expansion. I thought, well, let's start our week with some crafting. Plus, the crafting streams are like, they're really giving me life. I keep saying this every time I do a crafting stream, but they are giving me life. So, I need that. Friday, you watch The Wold Robot in the afternoon. I don't know what that is, but that sounds like you were not busy if you were able to watch something in the afternoon. The nice thing about doing these arms and legs is I don't have to pay a lot of attention to increases. The wild robot. Oh, okay. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen that, but it looked cute. You recommend. Okay. I'll have to try to catch that. I don't watch tons of movies. I don't watch a lot of things. You literally bawled at your desk for all the views. Okay, so watch it when you're prepared to cry. And don't watch it if you need to not cry for whatever reason. Got it. That's good information to have about the movie. Because sometimes you don't want that out of a movie. But also a lot of laughs. That's also good. That's also good. Little laughter, few tears. It's got it all. But yeah, so we're doing some making today. It's a making Monday. I don't know what we'll do on Thursday. Because the expansion, like, stream will be almost over when the expansion drops. So we're not going to play The Sims on Thursday. We'll play it on Friday. But, so I don't know what we'll do on Thursday. We'll just see. We shall see. We might do some Tiny Town. Because we've got our new Tiny Town sim to start with. So maybe we'll do that. It'll probably just be a day of sort of a decision. I have to, so Pwen has one more swim meet tomorrow and I have to announce. So that's gonna be exhausting, but I said I would do it. And then Wednesday, I have to get my hair cut. So we'll see how I'm feeling on Thursday after all of that excitement. I logged in and I did I activated the star path, but that's all I've done. I haven't actually played the update. I know, I've been pretty meh with Dreamlight Valley too. And I don't know that I'm gonna do anything with it on stream anymore because I wanted to start crafting more regularly on stream. And it kind of felt like something was gonna have to give in what games I'm playing on stream. And so when in the Discord I asked people like, okay, what games are you most invested in? Dreamlight Valley got like the least number of votes. And that's kind of the one that I've been the least invested in as well. So I don't know that I'm gonna really stream it anymore. Unless, you know, something really exciting happens with Dreamlight Valley and I feel inclined to. But yeah, you've hit your decorating era. I don't know that I will ever hit my decorating era in Dreamlight Valley. It's so, for me, the decorating is just so non-intuitive that I just struggle with it. You love crafting streams, but you need another weeks for your hands to heal. You may pop into Quilt Live. Oh, that would be cool. What happened? Do I know what happened to your hands? Also, I understand that. I'm crocheting a little bit more today than I normally do because it usually hurts my hands. But we added, so this is what we're making. This is Gus. He's a fun guy. He has arms now. So we gave him arms earlier. Now we're making his legs. So we're going to give him legs. And then the plan is then to switch over to the snarky cross stitch after that. And we'll do that for the rest of stream. But I haven't been doing tons of crocheting on stream. Like I've been crocheting really until the first ad break for the most part. And then switching to cross stitch because the crochet has a tendency to hurt my hands. And I don't really want to hurt my hands. I don't need more pain in my life. I was, after swim meets, I could barely get out of bed. I was like, it hurt. I was hurting. So, yesterday, after I did Speckles kitties, I pretty much just tried to rest. Probably not. You had a flare up of rheumatoid arthritis because of your cold in January, and one of your RA symptoms is a skin issue, so your fingers and hands are dry and cracked and all around pain. That sucks. That really sucks. I kind of, like, I don't have a lot of experience with that, but my mom had rheumatoid arthritis and her hands would always end up really dry and cracked. And she was also a florist. So her hands were constantly like in water and getting wet, which like made it worse. So I remember very well like my mom dealing with a lot of those type of skin issues. I don't know that they ever connected it to her rheumatoid arthritis because of what she did, but even after she sold her flower shop, it was she still had issues. You notice there aren't a lot of people named Lance these days, which is interesting because back in medieval times, people were named Lance a lot. Hello, Movie Night Butter. Welcome in, and thank you for bringing in that dad joke. That is a good one. You had to resort to using your spray and then wearing gloves for half an hour. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's rough. Today you saw two birds eating ice cream in the hot sun. They were Baskin Robbins. That was actually a good one. Yeah, it was. Very good. All right, we got a leg. And dogs use MRI machines. No, but cats can. All of the dad jokes. Is this what your specialty? Is dad jokes? Alright, let's get our next leg started. I just did that weird. I am such a noob when it comes to crochet. It's very... I get very awkward with it. Especially like starting the magic loops. Very awkward. Very awkward indeed. Well, thank you for coming in and giving us some silly jokes to laugh at. I feel like even when they're cringe and groaners, we can still giggle and chuckle, and laughter is so important. So I appreciate the laughs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, one more. Well, I hope that as we're kind of starting to come out of the worst of winter, I say this, I realizing fully that it's still March and there's still winter to come, but hopefully that will help your hands and because it won't be quite as dry. But I'm sorry, that does not sound fun. Because darn it, we need to be able to craft. I think that, like, for me, the crafting and the creating right now is just, it feels like in a time where you just kind of feel helpless to really do anything, being able to do something and, like, create something for me is like really healing. And so the crafting streams have just, yeah, they've just really been feeding me and giving me the life that I think I have needed. So I'm glad you all enjoy them as well, because yeah. So I'm assuming you've played the Dreamlight Valley update, Hoisin. What do you think of it? I haven't picked up anybody yet. I just, like I said, I activated the star path, and that's all that I've done. Trying to kind of get myself feeling like I want to get in there and do something, but I've been pretty meh with it. Plus, I'm not really gaming a ton because it's just been so uncomfortable to sit in my chair for like long periods of time. So I haven't been doing tons of gaming. I'll like record my Sims for YouTube, but not much more than that. I'm not gonna play this season of WoW because of things, so I'm not planning on doing that. So I haven't been doing a ton. Sims 4 is the only game you've played since Dad passed. Yeah. And that was this week. Yeah, because you were saying like you were just having a hard time doing anything. The Sims is definitely my comfort game. Like if I'm struggling, The Sims is where I find comfort. And I think that goes back to The Sims 2 and just some of the things that happened in my life when I was playing The Sims 2 and the way that I used it to tell stories that helped me through process through things. And so I think that really has turned The Sims into a comfort game. And it's like a place where I feel like I am in control when my life and things in my life feel like they're out of control. And I still love to tell stories in The Sims. it's still a fantastic storytelling medium for me. Even if they're just in my head. Or on YouTube. I am glad that you were able to play and actually enjoy it. Because that's key. I played some more of my Super Sim. I need to also, I'm thinking I need to like do some casts and like create some baby donors for my 100 baby challenge because we're getting ready to move to the next matriarch. So could use some more baby donors. Baby donors that will actually woohoo with my sim. Because, oh my gosh. My poor matriarch is, she has a horrible time wooing the Sims now. She's like, it's a struggle. The Grim Reaper has rejected her I don't know how many times now. Yeah, it's awful. I was all set, like, I wanted to try to make the next matriarch be Grimborn, but Grim is like, nope. Not interested. And I have tried all of the tricks. I have done all of the things to try to get Grim to woohoo with her, and he won't. He won't do it. I even added Grim to the family and adjusted his preferences, and she still won't woohoo with him. My Sims, yeah, Toots' Sims that just do it on their own. They don't need any prompting. Maybe I need your Grim Reaper. Maybe your Grim Reaper would be more interested. My Grim Reaper is not. My Grim is like, yeah, I'm gonna go with no on this. Just the Heiny Sims. Sometimes it's fine, but not the Grim Reaper. Toots' Sims are like bunnies. They really are. They really, really are. It's amusing. I mean, with a name like Heiny, well, yeah, I guess you did kind of set yourself up for that. Your Sims will get abducted just to... My one Sim, she got abducted 3 times in my, my short lifespan. Only came back pregnant twice though. But the last time she came back pregnant was very much a, well, that wasn't how this was supposed to go. Alright, so we're finishing off this leg. We're gonna sew it closed. And then I think we'll get his legs sewn on. Okay. That looks to be stuffed about the same. There we go. Gus has legs. They're not attached to his body yet, but he has them. I kind of think that we're really only going to be maybe one more stream with Gus. I mean, in theory, I might be able to finish Gus today, but I don't really want to push my hands to the point where they're actually, like, hurting. Oh, this came off. Oops. So, I think we'll just get his legs sewn on and then switch over to our cross stitch. Because my hands are okay. It's starting to hurt, like, a little bit. So, I'd rather not push and have it, like, really hurt. Because that would not be great. Okay, we have 2 legs for Gus. Now, let's read and see how to attach Gus's legs. Put my yarn away. Okay. Put this away. Alright, so here's Gus. Gus has arms. Now Gus is gonna have feetses. So it says, to attach the legs, place the head and body upright on a flat surface. Without lifting the body, slide the leg into place, slightly to the inside of the arms and angled outward, and sitting on the flat surface. Hold the leg in place and lift the mushroom so you can attach it by sewing the bottom edge to the leg of the body. Repeat these steps on the other side with the second leg. Okay, this is not the best view for you all, so we'll have to bear with me, but I think that's where I want his leg. So here's his arm, here's his leg, it's just inside. I think that's where we want his leg. So let's hold it there. And get his leg sewn on, like here. There we go. We'll do this.
It's as of yet because it hasn't even been posted yet.
Oh. Did the guy reply?
Yes.
Oh, that was fast.
I know.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
So I'm not talking to him.
Okay, so you're now talking to him? Alright.
He's like, it's not a full-time position.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's understandable.
Alright.
They have 2 girl divers hoping for more.
Okay. Alright. Well, Awen has already heard back from the head coach about this potential coaching opportunity. So they are in conversation. So this is
the fact that there's like no one else because it hasn't even been like posted yet. Like the position hasn't been like going off.
well then. This could work out well. So it's not a full-time job, but it probably is going to pay her a lot better than her current coaching position.
Yes.
So, alright, sorry, you can't really see what I'm doing. We're getting Gus's leg attached. He's got a leg. That went much easier than his arms. The guy outside is yelling at his ill-mannered dog. Oh no. Maybe his dog is ill-mannered because he's being screamed at. Yeah, so so you all were here when she came home. She came home, emailed the guy, and they are already, like, having conversation, like, that quickly. So, exciting, exciting. Alright, look, Gus has a leg! Gus has a leg! Alright, Gus needs another leg. Exciting things! I know, isn't it? I'm excited. I'm so excited for her. She's super excited too. She's super excited. Because this could just be like, you know, the beginning of some really good things. Alright, I think this is a good place for Gus's other leg. So, let's actually, I think I want to flip it around. Like this. There we go. So I realize it's kind of hard for you to see Gus's legs and where I'm attaching them. Because just of the positioning of the camera, but there. We'll get... Awen can be the kind of coach she needed. I know, well, that's exactly kind of her, like, her take on it, too. Is... And that was part of what had her excited about coaching, was the ability to, you know, prevent what happened to her from happening to other kids. And in addition to just, like, really fostering and sharing her passion over a sport that she loved. And Speckle, welcome in! Welcome home! How are you? Thank you for claiming your daily tater. I hope your flight home and everything was smooth. I keep, like, going back to, like, line up where I am on Gus so that we get him attached properly. You just woke up for the... Understandable. You had a late flight, plus, you know, vacations require some recovery. But it is good to see you, my friend. I saw the picture you posted of me. You guys can't see what I'm doing. I am so sorry. I saw the picture you posted of Macy. I'm glad Macy... Here, what if I pull it like this? And then you can see a little bit better. She looked happy to have you back. Poor girl was not happy. She was so sad. I did get her to purr for me, but she was not happy about her onesie. Okay, I think that works for Gus. His legs are a little weird and wonky. I probably should have made this one leg further out, but it's alright. He looks fine when he's sitting down. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure she has. He is adorable. Gus. Here's Gus. We got fun Gus. We got Gus. He's a fun guy. Oh, y'all, he actually sits up. You can't really see. He sits up though. And you took the onesie off, so that helps. You'll see if she licks herself to pieces. Hopefully she doesn't. And you don't have to put that back on her. You have to hear my audio from the bedroom to know that Speckle is awake. Hi, Hedaya. Alright, so here we have Gus. He's looking super cute. How cute is Gus? Welcome home, Hentaya. Alright, so with Gus, I think this is a good place with Gus. He's looking good. Although we could add, should we put his mouth on him real quick so that he looks a little less expressionless? I'm gonna shape him a little bit. He could maybe have had a little more stuffing. That's all right. Let's give him... Never mind. We're not gonna give him a mouse because I don't have any black yarn over here by me. So we're gonna not do that right now. But I will change scenes without intending to, apparently. I will finish him. So here's Gus so far. So next stream with Gus, we're not done yet. I'm not ending stream yet. But next stream, we will put his spots on his head and we'll give him a mouth. And then Gus will be done. That's everything for Gus. And then we will be able to start our woobles. So here's Gus so far. Yeah, is coffee ready? That is the important question. For some people. I'm not a coffee drinker, but for coffee drinkers it is. Alright, so Speckle is going to get coffee. Gus is done. We're going to switch to some cross stitch now. Gus is cute. Is it a question? I think Gus is cute. Gus doesn't look phallic anymore either. Is it bad that you only want woobles so you can get the... No. The crochet hooks are super, super cute. I don't think you were here, Poison. I got... You can see it behind me. Right there. I got the Lord of the Rings woobles box. It's amazing. I'm in love. And... so once we finish Gus, we're gonna do Lord of the Rings woobles. Voice to text is dumb. It really is. Do you know that if you only ask if coffee is ready because you don't want to disturb Macy if you don't have to? Yeah, Macy appreciates that. Beckle, thank you for the 30 stream streak. I appreciate it. I know it's like more than that because streaks are dumb. And you're always here in spirit no matter what. It doesn't matter. So I did unbox the woobles on stream. I think it was last Thursday's stream at the very beginning. If you want to go back and watch the VOD. I don't have the VOD up on YouTube yet, but I will. But if you go back and watch the VOD, like the first 20 minutes or so of the VOD, not even, because you can skip through the beginning part. But the woobles unboxing is on there if you want to see what is in the box. There's all kinds of stuff that came in the box. So feel free. It is dedication. It is. I know you did pop in every time to say hi, which I appreciate. All right, we're gonna switch to cross stitch. Turn my phone off. We don't need counters anymore. I'll show you our progress on our snarky cross stitch, which has officially has the snark happening now. Here we go. This is where we're at so far. It will eventually say fuck around and find out. Right now it just says fuck because fuck is the mood. But this is our cross stitch that we're working on, and I do need my glasses for this because I can't see. You told yourself you were not going to set any alarms or worry about any time frames today because vacation does require recovery, and you think you only got about 4 hours of sleep a night and you were exhausted. Yeah, you definitely need to do what you need to do to recover from that, and it does 100%. It takes time to recover from vacation, like without a doubt. So yes, take that time that you need, rest, chill, recover, do all of those things. We're just gonna hang out and cross stitch. All right, let's keep adding pink, adding to the flower.
And we're gonna talk about it.
Oh my gosh! So, Awen has a phone call with the head coach of the college that she may be coaching at tomorrow to talk about the position. You have to see her face. That is a happy face.
Yeah, it is.
It is very, very exciting for her. It is so exciting. We are very excited. That's exciting.
I know, he's like, so what do you do outside of coaching diving?
I did tell her, I did tell Awen, not Aaron, how proud you are of her. Yes. 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 She's got it. That's so exciting. So exciting. I know. We knew what you meant. We knew what you meant. Ironic though, because there's like 3 Aarons on P-Win's swim team.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little crazy, but yeah, super excited. So, all of the good vibes for Awen on this. This is sounding really good. She emailed the head coach literally like not even 40 minutes ago. And she's already got a phone call set up. This is exciting.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about running practices, meets, recruiting, covering some swim practice, admin work.
So you don't officially have an offer yet?
No.
Not yet, okay. Ooh, exciting! Exciting, exciting!
I think it's gonna be like a Zoom.
Okay. Alright. Alright, yeah, she has a more in-depth phone call with this guy tomorrow. So, very exciting. Let me adjust my camera so y'all can see what I'm doing, and I can sit comfortably. You watch a creator that has a horse farm. She has one of her horses, Huckleberry, and his registered name is going to be RS code Huck. Around and find out. I love that. Oh, actually, here, let me put the pattern up. That's what the pattern will look like when we are all done. The best part about this is that while we're stitching this flower, it just says fuck. And the fuck is very bold and very in your face. So, and it's a mood. Let's be honest. So we'll keep working on our flower. We'll decide when we want to add the rest of the words. But right now, we're gonna just embrace, we're just embracing the word fuck. And yes, as a reminder, we are not a family-friendly stream. We are not specifically 18 plus, but we are not labeled as family-friendly. So there sometimes will be cursing and adult kind of conversation in the stream. So if you are not comfortable with that, then you have been warned. I love that. I love that for us too. Like, I really do. I really do. So I did not get to see Angel this time, Speckle. She did not appear. But everyone else did. And I had everyone else purring yesterday before I left. So they got lots of good scritches and rubs and purrs. Also, I completely did not see the open thing of Kibby's food in your fridge and opened another one. I am blind, so I apologize for that. That's why there's 2 open ones in there, because I'm blind. So I'm sorry about that one. That's me being blind. Oh, Britt found Angel. Nice. So Angel did emerge. The one day I wasn't there, Angel emerged. But I did get to see Angel last time. And even got to pet Angel. Angel even wanted pets. I had to kind of beat off Oliver, but I was able to pet Angel. And Oliver got some brush time. He was having fun with that. And Daisy was Daisy. And Simon always said hello too. Angel is hiding on a chair under the kitchen table, and you would have to move the stuff. Oh, okay. There was one day where the like the guard for your automatic cat, like the automatic litter thing, they had somehow knocked it off. Well, they knocked it off almost every day, but they had knocked it off and I couldn't find it. And I was like, oh my gosh, what did you all do with this? Like, how did you pull this off? Like, where is this thing? I found it. They had somehow knocked it over the back. Yeah, it was behind it. It took me a lot of looking to find it. Because all of the other times they had knocked it forward and it was like laying on the floor. But no, that time it was behind. If they make it loose when the litter empties itself, it will... Oh, okay. Then maybe that's what it was. But it ended up behind it. And, but yeah. I thought they did it, but I was like, what did you, where did you, how did you? But I'm sure they're all glad you are home. You may need to replace the guard because it's old, and I was having a hard time getting it to snap on too. I was trying, but it didn't really snap in all that well. But I'm glad that you are home. And it looks like you all had a great time. Also important. Very glad of that too. And I'm looking forward to hearing more about your trip when we get a chance. So, good things, good things. Oh, so Awen listened to the Fourth Wing series. She listened to all 3 books and is mad and went through a lot of the same emotions. She's just like, I'm gonna go read the gay one, because apparently there's a very similar series where everyone is gay, and so she's like, nope, I'm gonna go read the gay one. Because she was mad. She's like, can we just like abandon canon and make this our own thing? Because I'm just mad. I was like, yeah, I understand. Macy has left you, so you're getting up, putting on cozy pajamas, and finding some coffee, but you're still here on mobile. Okay. Sounds good. And that cozy PJs and coffee sounds like a good plan. Always, always good. Cozy PJs are nice. I do always make myself like get dressed and put on clothes. Because for me, like with the chronic illness, it helps me feel less like I'm trapped in it. And so I always try to like make myself get up, get dressed, brush my teeth, do all of those things, because it could be so easy to just fall into the habit of not. And I think that from a mental health perspective, for me, this is like strictly speaking about myself and the way that I cope with my own chronic illness and disability. It helps me kind of get out of like that mindset. That being said, there are definitely days where I'm just like, no, we're just staying in the pajama pants. But I do have to leave the house most days to take P-Win to school or pick P-Win up. So I also make myself put on clothes for that. Sunday, however, yesterday, I did not. We stayed in PJs yesterday. Because I hurt from the swim stuff. Even though I did not swim, I still hurt. Yay! Getting all the tasks done. So so my reading we can, let's talk books now. We haven't talked books yet. So I know Toots is going back through the Flesh and Fire series. Is it Flesh and Fire? Flesh and Bone? I don't remember that series is called. I know Toots is going back through that, but what's everybody else reading? You miss swimming. You may have to pull out
Even the
a bit of your
smallest
savings
person can change the course of the future.
and pay for a pool membership again. That would be cool. Lauren, thank you so much for that resub, my friend. How are you? Thank you so much for subscribing for 11 months and subscribing for like 6 months consecutively. That's wild. Thank you so much for that. How are you? I appreciate you. That is never ever expected, but always appreciated. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing? How is all of your recovery going? Are you feeling like you're back to normal? I don't know what the name of the prequel is. It's the prequel. Is it Flesh and Fire? A Fire in the Flesh? I don't know. I just make stuff up for that. The prequel. I know what it is. We do have an ad that's going to be coming in about 5 minutes. So ad time is always good break time. I take a break during the ads to get up, move, and stretch. It's always a good time for you as well. So we will be doing that when the ads play. You're good. I'm back to work, etc., but less duties to do. Okay, good. I'm glad that you're able to kind of ease back into it. And that's good. So that's good. But I'm glad to hear you're doing good. It's Flesh and Fire. Okay. I can never remember. I don't know why my brain doesn't want to process that and remember that. But it does, and I don't remember what it's called most of the time. So thank you for verifying what it's called. And then I will forget the next time. And we'll have to look again. But yeah, I am kind of like, I am doing like a slow reread of From Blood and Ash to see like what little tidbits I remember from Flesh and Fire that I might have missed. The little Easter eggs, the little foreshadows that are in there. But I'm reading the Gilded Ones series, which I am actually really, really enjoying a lot. And I definitely recommend it. It's really good. And it has a lot of really good representation in it as well, which I also like. So it's a trilogy. So I would recommend it. You were back last week and the kids have been spoken to the day before to explain they need to be careful around you in an age-appropriate way, that you had a special operation. Good. And I'm glad that they were able to, that they did that, and you're feeling good with it too. And thank you for the lurk, Speckle, as you are waking up. I appreciate that. That's good. Yeah, it's hard explaining that kind of stuff to little kids, that and doing it in a way that like informs them, but then also doesn't scare them. Plus, I had Awen who wanted all of the facts. Like, she wanted details and she wanted to know. And she did not want you to use, like, words like, you know, mommy isn't feeling well or mommy is sick. She wanted to know, like, tell her. Which, that was a very Awen thing. She's just, like, wanted all of the details. And she did better if she had all of the details. If you kind of used vague terms, it made her she'd be more upset than if you were just direct with her. But again, that was a very child-specific thing and not appropriate for most children her age. So, speaking of Awen, yeah, hopefully when I stream on Thursday, we have some really good, exciting news. Yeah, you weren't there when you explained, but you think because they aren't mine, they weren't as fussed. You had Isaac at the zoo on Saturday, and you just took your time and stopped when needed. Good, good. Yeah, it's very different when it's, I think, when it isn't your mom, right? Because then that can get really scary. Isaac wants a new pet. Uh-oh. What did he see at the zoo that he wants? He wants a giraffe! I love that! Oh my gosh! That is amazing. Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. Isaac is iconic. He thought they were like, I could see that with the long necks. I could see how he could think that, for sure. That's so fun. Maybe you'll have to get him like a stuffed giraffe. And that can be his giraffe. Oh, okay, he does. He has a soft toy giraffe. Perfect. You trying to picture someone with an adult giraffe in their apartment? I know, right? Just like the head sticking out the window. Too funny. Too funny. That is a great mental image. All right, we are gonna have an ad that's gonna play any second now, so we're gonna take a quick break while the ad plays. So good time for everyone to get up, stretch, move around, refill drinks, get snacks, whatever you need to do. I will be back when the ad is done. There is the ad. Feel free to join in the tater hunt if you want. I'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, I am back. Thank you everyone for sticking around during the ad break. I really appreciate it. I know ads are annoying, but they are an easy, free way to support your streamer friends, and we do appreciate you hanging around for those, so thank you so much. If you could draw, you would make a picture of someone walking a giraffe on a leash. You know, you could do like an AI image generator for something like that. Show him that. That could be fun. And congrats to everyone who won taters on their tater hunt, and rip your taters if you did not. We could do that. Like, we could AI generate a giraffe, someone walking a giraffe on a leash for Isaac. Or maybe we don't need to encourage the giraffe wanting, the giraffe pet wants. I love that for him though. So anyway, back to books, because we were talking about books. We haven't had a good book conversation yet this stream. So yeah, so I'm reading The Gilded Ones. It is a trilogy. It is a finished trilogy, Toots. It's not romantasy though. It's just really good. But it's got a lot of good representation in it, which I like quite a bit. And it's about a girl who, like, in the world that she lives in, they have this like purity test when they turn 13 or whatever, and they like cut them to see what color their blood is, and if their blood is red, all is good and they're considered pure. But if their blood is gold, then they're considered impure, and it's like really bad. So, as one might imagine, turns out her blood runs gold. And through this like series, she's kind of like uncovering the truth about like the God that she thinks she knows versus, you know, kind of sorting through the lore. And it's like a really heavily patriarchal society, and she's kind of uncovering the truth about herself, about like her society and her world, and it's really good. I definitely recommend. I'm on the last book in the series right now, so I'm not sure how it all ends yet, but it's been really good. So it's called The Gilded Ones. I can't remember the author's name. I'd have to look it up. But then the one I've been listening to, I think Cody recommended to me, but it's the Broken Earth series. And when I first started it, the first book, I wasn't sure, the first book is called The Fifth Season. I wasn't sure how I was gonna like it. I was kind of like, oh, I don't know about this one. But then it got going, and I really like it. And I'm listening to the second book now and enjoying it a lot. So another good series. And then once I finish reading The Gilded Ones, I think I'm gonna go back and reread Mistborn. Yeah, two series I recommend. Neither one, they're not romantasy, and they don't have fae in them. So don't go into them expecting that. They're just some like good fantasy ones. The Broken Earth is kind of like a post-apocalyptic one. So that's kind of interesting to read, but not like scarily accurate post-apocalyptic that makes you scared right now. but it does have like a post-apocalyptic vibe to it. Also enjoying that. Well, you know, I didn't want you to go in there like looking for wingspans and being disappointed when you don't have any. Like, there is like, you know, a minor romance bits in there, but it's not smutty. It's the Gilded Ones, I think, is young adult, and it's like actually young adult. You're always looking for wingspan. Okay, well, you won't find wingspan in this one. At least not in that way. I don't know. I've enjoyed them quite a bit. And I didn't listen to the Gilded Ones. I read them on my Kindle. And they're not Kindle Unlimited either. I actually paid for them, which was okay because I was really wanting to support Black authors through, like, well, just in general, but especially in February with it being Black History Month. So I was totally fine with like purchasing the books because the Gilded Ones are by a Black author. And again, just fantastic representation in the books. His toy's name is Jeef, just what it sounds a bit like when he says giraffe. Oh, that's really cute. That's cute. I'm glad you were able to get him a soft, like a plushy giraffe. That's what, so, you know the song, I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas? I think we all know that song. When Awen was probably 3, she heard that song and decided she wanted a hippopotamus for Christmas. So my dad went out and managed to find a stuffed hippopotamus and got her a stuffed hippopotamus that he like kind of hid on the Christmas tree. And so then it kind of became a thing. So like the next few Christmases, we would get her a stuffed hippopotamus. And in fact, her first ever Webkins was a hippopotamus Webkin that she named Fluffy. Because what better name for a hippopotamus than Fluffy? I think they have most of them in the gift shop. That's, you know what? And that's like, that's a great idea because I bet so many kids do that. They will see an animal and think that they want it as a pet. And that helps the parents be like, well, we can't have him as a pet, but we can have this stuffy. And that's just as good. Better even. Although the mental picture of a giraffe in a apartment is pretty funny. The zoo around here doesn't have giraffes. I've seen a giraffe at like other zoos, but our local one doesn't have any. So yeah, so those are my books that I am currently engaged in. And always open to the book recommendations. But yes, Awen was made to suffer through words are hard. Fourth Wing. Not made to, she chose to. If you haven't been to the zoo here, one of those days you'll make it. Oh, you know, I think that zoo... I think I've been to that zoo before, and if I remember correctly, I think it's like a really nice zoo. But it would have been a while. Since I've been there. I haven't been to the zoo in ages either. It's one of the animals he wanted to see before we went and wanted to go back to, but they're up a steep hill. And you weren't going to be able to get back up in time before they closed. Oh, okay. Well, maybe next time. But that's exciting for him to discover like a new animal. The author of Fourth Wing is talking like the next book won't be out for 2 years, so I'm like, it's not worth it. You know, I'm willing to wait if it's done well. Like, do it well. And stop with, and just, yeah, just do it well. I'll wait 2 years, that's fine, but do it well. Because honestly, the writing in Fourth Wing is not spectacular. Like, it's not spectacular writing. So make it good. Make the plot good at least. But don't... Because your writing isn't great. He enjoyed the penguins as well. I always liked watching the penguins at the zoo. They were always fun to watch. Because they'd get up, you know, they'd do silly things and stuff. So I think I always liked the penguins. I liked the otters too. Yeah, you think she's being rude for the sake of being rude. Maybe. Son was able to go behind the scenes and see a penguin at SeaWorld once. Oh, that's cool. When I was a kid, the local zoo here had something that was called Zoo School. So it was in the summer, and you'd go for like a week to the zoo, and you got to do like behind the scenes stuff like that. And we got to like go behind the scenes and see the penguin exhibit. We got to see a baby tiger. We got to see like the Arctic fox is up close. There were some of the animals that you could like, the zookeepers would like hold and like touch. We got to like hold and touch animals. And it was a really cool experience. I did that for a couple of summers when I was a kid. I don't think they do that anymore, but it was really cool. Definitely something I enjoyed. And it was interesting because it was the zoo in Lansing, and we didn't live in Lansing. We lived in like a town outside of Lansing, but my dad worked in Lansing, and his parents lived in Lansing, and I would ride with him in the morning, and he would take me to my grandparents' house, like his parents, which we weren't very close to, and we didn't see them a lot. And so I'd go there, and then my grandpa, his dad, would drive me to the zoo every morning for my zoo school, and then he would pick me up. So I actually got to spend time with my dad's dad. And that was like one of the few opportunities I ever really had to do that, because we were just like didn't see them very much. You need to take him to the safari park that has a sea lion show, and it's much flatter. Oh, that would be fun. But they're still closed for the winter. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, our zoo is open year round, and in at Christmas time, they do lights. Like they decorate the zoo with a bunch of Christmas lights, and you can go and like walk through the zoo. which is a fun experience. And we've did that a few times with the kids. I haven't done it recently though. I would have to go really slow through the zoo, or like rent like a cart or something. Otherwise I don't think I would be able to do it the way that I would like. I miss being able to do that kind of stuff, but the body does not hold up and the fatigue would be pretty bad. So I would have to definitely make sure I'm making accommodations for myself to do something like that, which we could definitely do. But it does add a layer of complexity to things. I think they do like a Halloween thing too called like Boo at the Zoo, or they'd used to. I don't know if they still do, but at one point in time they did. I like that the flower is like is filling in more. Having some better color depth. We still have 1, 2, 3, like 4 more colors. He wants to go to a farm as well. That would be cool. Like maybe one that has like a petting zoo where he can like pet like baby goats and stuff. Our zoo has that. I feel like he would love that. And then he'd probably like want a goat or a pig or a sheep or something. But it's sweet that he loves animals like that. That's nice. He has a gentle soul, I think. From everything you've shared, I think that's how I would describe Isaac. Which is a good thing, especially for a boy. Kiwan likes animals as well. He, for him, it's owls. Those are like his favorite. Even still, at 14, he still loves owls. And for Christmas one year, they had like, you could adopt a snowy owl. Like, do like a sponsorship thing for, like a conservation society. So I adopted a snowy owl for him for Christmas, and they sent us this little like snowy owl plushie as like a thank you. And he actually, as weird, like as strange as it might sound, he loved it. Like he loved getting like me adopting that owl for him. You want chickens, goats, and a mini donkey. Good luck with that, Tiger. That's a lot. A mini donkey, huh? He is sweet, and you're not just saying that because he's mom, but he can also be a trouble. Oh, for sure. They always can. They always can. He's been told off running inside a nursery a lot. Oh. Yeah, well, he's got all the energy. He's just gotta go. Yeah, P-Win is a troll. I will fully admit that. But he's not a mean, harmful troll. He's more of like a teasing, silly sort of troll. But he is definitely a troll. Definitely a troll. The tiger was sleeping when we passed, and he said Tiger was boring because he wouldn't wake up. Oh no. Yeah, I feel like he would have liked the big cats. I like the big cats too. Those are always fun to see. Okay, I think I legit have a knot. Not just a tangle. I think I can get it out though, but I think that it qualifies as a knot. We've almost got it. There we go. Got it. The lion was out of sight, but you heard him roar. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Okay, I'm gonna, like, feed this through the back a little bit to kind of catch my floats, and then we're gonna do this next little bit. Thank you, Petal. Yeah, I think that one actually counted. It took a little bit more work to get it out than just a tangle would have. Alright, we still have in this color, like, this section over here to do, which is actually quite a bit. There's a lot of this darker color. I don't know that... I don't think we're gonna finish this color today. Because I'm just not that fast. So I think maybe we'll go until I'm done with this bit of thread. There is a kitty cat. Awen has come in to cuddle Rysand, who is on my bed, but the cat cam is currently in use as a craft cam. If I decide to get another camera for crafting, then we might be able to also have Rysand. I don't know where we'll put him on the screen, but we'll make room for Rysand. He can take my face's place. He's much cuter than I am, so you would probably all prefer to look at him than me. Fighting with my floss. Fighting with my crochet. It'll be a cat stream. He's been in here. Ooh, a not family friendly affirmation. Alright. Let me finish this little row here, and then we'll do a not family friendly affirmation. Oh, since you're in the other room. Oh, did you just redeem it twice? I'll refund your points if you did redeem it twice. You don't need to redeem it twice. All right, not family friendly affirmation time. Oh wait, let me come over here so you can see. Okay, it popped up twice. I'll double check and refund you for one if it did. All right, not family friendly affirmation. Manifest that shit. Especially right now when the world kind of feels like shit. Manifest that shit. Manifest the good shit. So, manifest that shit. You're still on mobile because your main computer won't turn on. We think it's just too cold, and hopefully that's all it is. Well, hopefully that's all it is. Do you have, like, the space heater going back there? I hope that it works. It didn't go through on your end the first time. Okay, I will check the things, and if it did, like, charge you twice, if it shows up as charging you twice, I'll refund one of them for you. So you can have your points back. You forgot to turn the space heater back on before you left so it maintained a temperature. Ooh, it was 30 degrees back there? Oh my gosh. That's so cold. I mean, it has been cold. So, but that, yeah. That's pretty chilly. Well, hopefully it warms up and your computer will boot back up because you don't need that. at all. No, that would be in Fahrenheit. So 30°C would be right around 0. Or 30 Fahrenheit would be right around 0. You saw Isaac, you're sorry you weren't awake when he came through. So now you have to open a suitcase to try to find your laptop. Hopefully that doesn't trigger a rabbit hole of unpacking because you're not ready for that shit. I hope it doesn't. Hopefully you can just get your laptop and be done. The rest can wait. Laptop and be done. You can do it. Because yeah, you need more recovery time before the unpacking begins. You haven't even been home like what, you've been home like maybe 12 hours? You're allowed to be a little more chill and relaxed before the unpacking begins. Okay. So next, go up this way a little bit before I cut my floss and start again. Because then we'll go back up here and kind of come down this way. But there's a few little like stitches right here that I want to fill in before we do the rest here. So and start here. So yeah, so I think I'll just finish off this bit of thread today and then call it good for stream. And then we'll just kind of see what we feel like doing on Thursday, since the Sims expansion won't be live. I don't think that goes live until 1 p.m. Eastern time. So we won't really play that on Thursday. But we will on Friday. Because I am looking forward to that. Wait a bit. Yeah, freezing is cold. That's definitely cold. Ooh, cold. It's 9°C outside where you am right now, and that's a little cold. What is it right now? Hey Siri, what's 37 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius? It's like 2.8 C here right now. So that's starting to warm up for us. 0-ish. Yeah, I was trying to get more exact. You too? What business you gonna do? You want to do a laundromat? I don't know. I've been trying to figure out what business I want to do. There's like so many that you can do. It's like, I don't know how to pick which one to do first. Also, like, what do we want to do on stream? Do we want to like build a business? Do we want to just like do gameplay? Like, I don't know. So we'll have to talk about what we want to do. But there's so many options. You want an internet cafe? That would be cool. I was thinking too, you could do like a gaming lounge as well. Like, because we've got that one here by us that we've been going to. where you could have like, you know, the games table, like a few of those set up with like some chessboards and that sort of thing too. And you could charge like an entrance fee. Inertia, yeah, Taz did I haven't watched it yet, but Taz did a video because she has early access, because she's in the EA Creator Network. She did a video of where she made a daycare nursery. I haven't watched it yet though. I need to go do that. And then I think she did one where she ran a hotel, which could be really cool. You could do, there's so much you could do. I was like, I was having ideas like coming into my brain while I was trying to sleep last night. Like this is where my head is with it. You've seen a hotel type lot and it kind of worked like that. It was James Turner. Okay. Yeah, because you could charge like, you know, you could charge like an entry fee if you wanted, or you could charge it by the hour. People have been asking for hotels for a long time. They really have. You could do like a winery with like the nectar making skill. There's just like, there's so many cool things. You had to close it after, oh really? So you couldn't just like leave it open indefinitely? Yeah, I think you're right. Or there could be a cheat that lets you like cheat how long you leave it open. But yeah, I think a mod for that will probably come. I was also thinking with, it's kind of morbid, but with the life and death pack, I bet you could do like run an actual funeral home. Again, it's a little morbid, but you could probably do a funeral home. And I was thinking too, like, I was thinking about my mom, and with the flower arranging, you could you could have a flower shop, and that could be really cool. You could have like a greenhouse where, you know, you've got different plants, and Sims could come in and like pick stuff from the plants. Could you do like a horse, like a stable where people could come in and like ride horses and get horse riding lessons? You think yeah, I think you can too, but I think it would probably, like, would it make everybody leave? Hi, Planty, welcome in. How are you? How is your Monday going? I hope you're having a good day. I hope you had a good weekend and you were able... Oh, you have a long weekend, don't you? Run like a proper club. Yeah, with dancing. Yes, exactly. I am doing good. We had a really good weekend with swim meets and exciting potential career opportunities for Awen. So we had a pretty good weekend. Yes, you've only got classes on Thursday. That's awesome. I hope you are enjoying it. You could have a yarn shop and teach people how to knit and cross stitch. Heck, you could even set up a school almost. Like, where you run just different classes of different kinds with the different skills. Oh yeah, Planty, you'll get a kick out of this. Isaac's new pet request is great. definitely enjoying. Did your eyebrows today, and you've been playing The Sims. Yay! We're kind of brainstorming what small businesses we want to open in The Sims. So what small business would you want to open, Planty? Yeah, Planty guessed it. He wants a giraffe. I love that so much. I think I missed my... Put this in the wrong spot. You gotta agree with Isaac, Lauren. Giraffes are pretty cool. Okay, I messed up. I messed up. Can you, then pull up the mental image of a giraffe in an apartment building though. Because that's just like a great mental image. They are cool, but I don't think a giraffe would like my neighbor's dog or have enough to eat or fit. You have to have some pretty high ceilings for a giraffe. Laptop on, missed a lot, didn't need anxiety and coming home and finding your computer. No, I know you didn't. We've just been discussing what, well, one, talking about Isaac wants a giraffe now. But two, we're talking about what small businesses we're thinking about running in The Sims with the new expansion. I actually don't know, but you'd love a library cafe type of business. That would be really cool too. There's so many options. A bookstore cafe. Yes. Yes. There's just, yeah, there's so many. A cat cafe. A doggy diner. I kind of want to try a stable. And have horses. Where people could come and like ride the horses and get horseback riding lessons. Now your mouse. Oh, Speckle, do you need to go back to bed? You could buy books and also get mentor classes on writing and learn about coffee. Yes! And you could throw in some nectar making with it, so they could have wine at their little bookstore cafe. You need something. I know, you might need to do a reset and go back to bed. Yeah. Not the welcome home you needed. You're thinking a nap after stream is over. Your Sims game is pissing. Oh no, are you still having... You still haven't gotten it fixed? That's no good. I wish... So, I was also thinking about, you know, our Tiny Town challenge with the small businesses, because, like, so much of that stuff would be perfect, except that we're playing on a rental lot, and I don't think you wouldn't be able to have like a home business on a rental lot, unfortunately. So it's not gonna really work for us for Tiny Town, I'm afraid. But so that's a bummer. No, there's something wrong with the UI. Do you have UI cheats in? And is that updated? Because I know that needed an update with the latest patch. It's update. Yeah, not as a home lot business. You'd have to have them like buy, like own a business off the lot. Yes, it's updated and you took it out and it's still wonky. Oh no. That's a pain. Oh, apparently Bluetooth got turned off and okay, good. I'm glad that it was just a simple, quick fix like that and not something like something else. Quick, simple fixes, all good. Something else is not good. Ooh, you know what? I forgot that this flower kind of goes over onto the next page, so I need to like look at the next page a second and see. Yes. Okay. See how much of this color is coming over onto the next page. And it is. I'm gonna say it again because I believe it with a firm conviction that I think all cross stitch patterns should have like the grayed out section where they have like the next few rows or columns, not rows. Well, even rows, because at the bottom for the next page on the pattern so that you can see. At least you don't have to get a pond for a duck anymore. Oh, did he want a duck? My parents actually had ducks at one point. They had mallards, but they also had a pond. My dad had dug a pond in the front yard and a stream, and it was quite something. And they had mallards that they raised, and we'd be like inside eating at the dining room table, and they would come up on the front porch and tap their little beaks on the front door because they wanted us to come out. It was kind of funny. You've been using frozen fruit for ice lately, and you got a really, really tart raspberry in the last drink. Holy puppet girl face. Oh no! Yeah, right now berries are kind of a big question mark as to whether or not they're gonna taste good. It changes every few weeks. Sometimes he goes back to the previous ones. Well, probably good not to make a big change like that since he goes back and forth, but that's very developmentally appropriate for his age range too. Alright, I am like at the end of this thread, and we're also kind of coming up on the end of stream, so I think we're gonna wrap up here for now. We're almost done with this color though, and we'll be able to move on to the next color on this flower. So yeah, we've got a little bit more to do in here with this pink, and then our next pink that we add is a little bit darker still, so this will be our next bit of pink. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4. We still have 4 more colors to do on the inside before the yellow center, so it's really the subtle changes I think are gonna add a nice like bit of depth to the flowers, and I think they'll look really good. But yeah, here is our progress. Gus is got arms and legs now, so we made progress on Gus. We've made progress on our cross stitch. I feel like this was a good crafting day. I'm gonna go ahead and do my exclamation point done because we did work more on the colors. Oh, you know what? I think I need to adjust my counter. Because I think it is it like it has a max of 99. Let's make the max 999. There we go. BK, welcome in. You're making it like just in time. We're just getting ready to wrap up for today. You're late, so hello. No, you're not late. Wait.
A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
You made it, though. You made it. But unfortunately, we are getting ready to wrap up for today. So, I'll show you Gus. Gus has arms and legs now. Gus now looks like a guy. So, next stream, I think we're gonna finish up Gus. Or not next stream, but next crafting stream. I think we'll finish up Gus. We've got to add his spots and we've got to give him a little mouth. But he's looking good now. So I think just one more stream and Gus will be done, and then we can switch to Lord of the Rings Woobles. Cause Lord of the Rings Woobles. So Gus is looking good. He's like a nice size too. Like he's not too big, but he's not too little. Like he's a good size. He's like the size of my head. Yes. So there's Gus, and then this is he is a fun guy. He is. And then here's our cross stitch progress. Okay. He is a good size. Yes, you do need to go watch the VOD for the Woobles unboxing. The Woobles, they're amazing. Like, that box, was it expensive? Yes. Was it worth it? Also, yes. So, yes. Very excited about the Woobles. Very excited. Also, I kind of think, because, like, you get the pattern. So once we've got the pattern, in theory, we could make more Woobles. We just have to use different yarn. We could make more of them. So there's that, too. It looks so amazing. It looks so good. I'm so excited about it. I'm still excited. And thank you for your 10 stream streak. You made it in to keep your streak. That's amazing. I totally get that too. Like, totally get it. Like, you gotta keep the streak going. I understand 100%. Keep the streak alive. All right. So I did, if you look, I did actually add a new channel point redemption to guide the raid if you are so inclined. So there is a new channel point redemption to do that if you have a friend or something like that, or a place you want to go when we raid. That also helps me a little bit, because sometimes that's like trying to decide where we're going. Not easy. So that is a new redemption, and I think we will go raid someone since we are wrapping up. You don't have that's okay. I just wanted to let you know, let everyone know that I did add that as a channel point redemption. So, if you ever do. I know, we haven't heard that bop in a while. We needed that bop. It's a good bop. Oh, is 9.5 live? Maybe we'll go over there. We'll go over to her. I've hung out in her stream, and just done some lurking. She is a lot of fun. So we can go over and raid 9.5. She is wild. She is wild. I got gifted a gift sub to Zakayla's stream on Saturday, I think it was. And so I went in there and was hanging out in there for a while too. So let's do that. If that ad gets down to like 30 seconds, we'll snooze it. I don't think it will though, because we're getting ready to raid right now. So if you are a subscriber, go ahead and grab that raid message. If you are a follower, go ahead and grab that raid message. We're gonna go over and do a little raid to another maker, to 9.5. Speckle rated 9.5, and she's just that. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of chaos, but like in the best possible way chaos. So that is where we're gonna go. But yeah, I hope you do too. I hope everyone has a good rest of their day. Hopefully on Thursday we might have some exciting news for P-Win, or A-Win, not P-Win. So there's that. So I'm excited about that. And we'll let you know. We'll keep you informed with what develops there. So send good vibes for A-Win on that one, because it's exciting stuff. It's very exciting for her. So yeah, we're gonna go on a raid. Thank you everyone for being here, for hanging out today. I'll be back on Thursday. I don't know what we're gonna do on Thursday yet. We'll see what we're feeling like. I know she would be. Absolutely, she would be. So we'll see you then. But thanks again. I love you all so much. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you have a great start to your week. And I will see you all on Thursday. I love you all. Bye!
In that dream we gather round, laughter echoes, cozy sound, games we play in joyful spree, taters flowing wild and free. East wind's magic fills the air, every moment filled with care, every joke a warm embrace, love and smiles we interlace. Cozy chaos, here we thrive, you and I feel so alive, hearts connected through the screen, in this place we share a dream. Night turns day and still we stay, magic moments never fade, every word a melody, creating our own symphony. Cozy chaos, here we thrive, you and I feel so alive, hearts connected through the screen, in this place we share a dream. In this place we share a dream. Night turns day and still we stay, magic moments never fade, every word a melody, creating our own symphony. Cozy chaos, here we thrive, you and I feel so alive, hearts connected through the screen, in this place we share a dream.